And we're live.
We are back for more fun times and shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Arninigans.
I just gotta check one thing.
I'm gonna message the pals.
Yes, you do that, and I'll check this, and then we'll
Let
be
me
good.
let the trash pandas know that we are live.
Yo.
And everyone.
Am I not connected? I am. Oh, I'm muted. That's that would be why.
There's that one in purple. And
Hello, Kay.
Hello,
World.
K. Hello, K world.
hello, K World.
I was waiting for one of you to look
Now
at
I've
the
got to fix
screen.
this again.
Here we go.
It's Faye.
Hi, Faye.
Hi, Faye.
Okay, I didn't
Wait.
miss it.
No, you didn't miss it.
No.
We're just
I
behind.
got
Yep.
I got
That's
my
my fault.
YouTube
You can blame
notification
me.
We
first.
cover you up completely.
As punishment
This is your punishment.
for my bad behavior.
I miss Ruth.
Ruth is it?
Hi, Faye. How are
Ruth is
you?
in.
Ruth is in. Hi.
But can we hear Ruth?
No.
Now we can.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why you weren't responding when I was talking to you.
There we go.
Well, it's because we had other people manning the stream at the very end of the last week,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
they messed it all up.
And we haven't touched it since.
Yeah, so now I'm
Ah,
fixing it all.
got it.
Yep.
Got it. Well, at the beginning of the stream, I was doing this, and you were both so heads down in your phone. Neither one of you
Yes!
picked up the
It's
stream.
so cute.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh shit, did I miss it? I am good. I did a bad. I stayed awake for 2 days. LOL.
Oh no, Faye.
That's the thing I would do, Faye.
That's not good.
But I actually slept.
Good.
Good for
I
you.
think. Yeah, right?
Susan.
I have lots of things to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I think.
Well,
Mhm.
let's do it.
I got to talk to the geneticist,
Yes. Okay.
and she gave a bunch of caveats, but basically we'll run the genetic test that I want.
Good.
I
And
learned from
it
the
may not
best
find
LOL.
anything,
Mm-hmm.
but, you know, it's something.
Right.
What
Yep.
the heck?
Yeah. We just had that
And
conversation.
so I received my genetic testing kit today and sent it
Good.
off this afternoon.
Nice.
So it spent maybe an hour in my possession.
You're like, get it done and out. Good.
And then I met with a dietitian today,
Mhm.
and a lot of what she said was pretty generic, but still, she had a better handout than I'd seen before.
Good.
But have
Okay.
you ever heard of chlorogenic acid in coffee?
No.
I have never heard of it.
What is that?
Helps stimulate the colon.
Huh.
Tea does not have this acid and will not have the same effect. So she was recommending that I drink coffee even after I told her I can't have acidic stuff because it
Right.
does bad things to my body.
Oh, okay.
So in that sense, she was slightly tone deaf, and I think it was probably her standard recommendation, cut and paste.
Yeah.
But I just had never heard of the acid before.
Huh. That is interesting. What are you reaching for?
Stuff.
Are you looking for the white pen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been filling out lots of paperwork for new doctors and therapists.
Hey.
Oh, good. How's it going?
There you go. So yeah, you would do the the pencil in black or in white.
Okay.
You get it.
Get it?
It's going all right, I believe.
Good. Okay. That's always hard, is like the getting back on the horse thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's my least favorite part. That's where I'm at right now, where I'm like, I don't know that I trust you people. Nobody is helping me.
Mm.
And it's
The
annoying.
other thing I got today is my tragus electrode clip.
Interesting.
And so I tried that before dinner.
Yeah.
Clipped it on my ear in the right spot and went through an annoying amount of assumptions and calculations to figure out how to set my TENS unit
Yes.
somewhat similar to what they recommend.
Yeah.
Well, because the way they recommend it is pulse width, and that's not something you control directly on my TENS
Does
unit.
it
It's
feel
an
funny?
indirect.
Okay.
It does. It feels like a tiny elf is in your ear, snapping it with a rubber band really fast. And I'm really used to TENS, and so despite all the cautions of starting low and slow, I
Yeah.
just turn it on, bam, like I usually do, and then my body said
Yes.
nausea, and I went, oh, maybe not that much.
Yes.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
Well, but that tells me I have it in an active spot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is useful feedback.
Yes.
And then I dialed it back, and I did it for 12 minutes, and we'll see if I can
Nice.
tell any difference or not.
Okay.
Dangerous living situation.
Yes, like I have a choice.
Mhm.
It's all
Right.
day.
That is the name of the
And
game.
then the digestive health person
Wing
sent
it.
me the medicine you
Wing
use for colonoscopy prep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so I did that for a couple of days. So I didn't eat for 48 hours straight between the fasting for this ultrasound and for the
Mhm.
Yeah.
medicine. My heart rate was better when I didn't eat.
Interesting. Very
Mhm.
interesting.
Does it get fast when you eat or slow?
Well, it definitely can go higher. And I'm wondering if it's the same mechanical thing that it's in the way of me breathing well.
Right.
I get
And
that
so,
100%.
yeah, well, I just have a feeling that's what it is. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Isn't that fun where your body doesn't know how to accommodate itself?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what
Yes.
to do with my own body.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sabrina's trying to duck out of doing a spinal tap.
I'm not trying to
Oh,
duck out of the spinal tap. Let's be clear.
Not
I
the
am
spin-
fine with doing the spinal tap. I am not fine with handing
Yes.
the referral to my doctors to do the spinal tap because it came from the eye doctor.
Yep.
and why is the eye doctor suggesting it?
Because I was talking about the ice pick headaches and the like increase
Oh.
in how often they happen.
Mhm.
And he was like, okay, so since the frequency is getting more apparent,
Mhm.
and they did a corneal scan, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they take a picture
Mhm.
of the back of your eye. And he was
Right.
like, your nerves in your eyes suggest that you might have increased intracranial pressure.
Well,
So
that's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
if it's there, uh,
Only one way to find out.
right.
You got to do the
I
thing.
just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with them being like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, uh-huh,
I know,
okay,
I know.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm debating like which doctor do I hand it to? Do I give it to the neurologist that I don't know if I even have a neurologist?
Anymore.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were not wanting to deal with that person again.
Yeah, very much. But if he hasn't released me like he said he was going to, there is not
Yeah.
much I can do.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. So that's
But
what
they
I'm
can
avoiding.
they can check the pressure that way though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems like a useful thing. I mean, I know they can check a lot of things. I've had one of those before. I have
Yeah.
I wouldn't want
had
to do
an
it either. Because your Nero was an ass. Just so
Exactly,
you all
Faye.
know. Karina,
Yep.
Chris, Jen, Randy, and Miss Ruth, I really appreciate your friendship.
I love
I am
you,
so happy
Faye.
I found you guys.
Aw, thanks, Faye.
We're so
Oh
happy
well,
you're here.
I definitely appreciate your friendship too, because I am not good at being positive or uplifting, as former coworkers have been quick to let me know.
That's funny.
And so it is. Oh, it is.
Oh
I
no.
had one guy who was hysterical because he really was being quite nice in how he said it, but he let me know in no uncertain terms that maybe I should kind of change the tone of where I was coming.
That's funny. Oh no.
I'm much better than today, but
Yeah.
that was like 20 plus years of hard work.
There was one day I bit my coworker's head off on accident. He was just like, "How you feeling?" And I was like, "How do I ever feel? Don't ask stupid questions."
Yeah.
And then I felt bad. But I think he learned not to ask stupid questions. This is a stupid question. How do you feel? I don't ever feel good. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
why I give my mother's answer upright and taking nourishment,
Mm-hmm.
because that was her standard nursing note when she was working in the VA.
Nice.
Like, because a person has to be together a certain amount to be upright and taking nourishment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you say something that's so not what's expected like that,
Uh-huh.
people know that you don't want to actually.
Oh yes. I like I think it's Norwegian maybe. I
Hmm.
don't remember where it comes from, but it's I'm upright and not crying.
Oh, nice.
That's a
Yeah.
good one too.
Hmm.
My grandfather asked me before the stream, "Are you up because you're up, or did you have to force yourself up and now you're going to force the stream?" I was like,
I get called
"Shut
a
up."
flirt because I am
somewhere in
always
between.
trying to find the sun or the moon. Elbow up, lol. I love the storm clouds because I am a cloud.
Faye, you can flirt with me any day of the week. Any day. No, okay, so
Well,
what did he say?
He was
I was just
basically just, did you force yourself up or are you
Mhm,
upright because it's a good day? I was like, somewhere in
mhm.
between.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I think that's most days for you. And I was like, thanks. You're right,
Yeah.
but thanks.
Yeah, it is. Yee. Oh, my husband mentioned, he was like, "Do you want me to like stop doing night school and pick up some more chores at home?" And I was like, "No, because that doesn't solve the problem. The problem is I need to do less,
Right.
not you work less. I need to work less, but that's not really an option right now."
He's thinking.
Yeah.
Well, I will just say, not that it was my first, second, or third choice,
Hmm.
but lower your standards at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Breakers.
Oh no. I'm like, the floor needs vacuumed. We'll do it once a month.
Yeah, right now, if I did it once a month, that would be an improvement.
Right? See, but I have 3 dogs and 2 cats, so it gets bad.
No,
And I'm allergic to all of
I'm
them.
aware that. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
aware that you've got
oh
complicated
yeah,
facts.
it's bad. Because now, like, I just avoid anywhere that's not my room, which is also a
Mhm.
detriment to everybody else. But it's hard.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I'm like, I don't need him to do less. I need him to like, I need me to do less. That's what
Right.
I need. He's being sweet. He's trying, but like,
Right.
dang.
Trying to figure out which direction to apply effort
Yes.
Right.
or not apply effort.
Right.
And
How about you,
sometimes,
Jen?
sometimes you have a lot of priorities, and it's teasing out which thing is slightly ahead of the other.
Mhm.
Right.
What's up, the Jen?
Hello,
How
Jen.
do?
Hi, I'm
How are
here.
you? Yeah. Up and not crying.
Yeah.
That's okay. I spent like yesterday just weeping over my phone on and off all day.
Hi,
Hi,
Pam.
As
Jen.
in physically located above your phone, or weeping about something that was about
Weeping
that your
about
phone's
something
not
that was
working?
on my phone.
Okay. Just mildly curious.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you came over too. We got to see Vizzy.
That was really fun in the morning. It was good.
Vizzy's going to be here on Saturday.
Yes. She'll be great.
And Kaylee.
We're going to have parallel playtime.
Yeah, they're going to do art day and we're going to do podcast day and
Oh,
it'll be
that's
great.
fun.
Yeah. Oh, and there's no episode tomorrow because we did our stream instead of.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought about it later, and I said, I bet there's no episode
Yeah.
tomorrow.
No, it took it out of me. Like,
Oh my God, we
I was
needed
gonna
lots of
ask.
recovery days.
yeah,
But it
I was
was
gonna
so
say,
fun.
how much recovery did you have to have
I'm
afterwards?
still kind of recovering. But I
Okay.
got really sick.
Same.
Like, I got
Yeah.
really sick the day after, or on Christmas Day. By Christmas Day, I was in bed and did not get out of bed.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think streaming all day broke down my immune system enough that Sophie's illness could get me.
Oh.
Like, it'd been waiting at the gates.
Well, and unfortunately, you have those children's, and they are full of fun germs to share.
Yeah. So
I'm the
I
key.
rested all week.
That sure looks good.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, Ruth wants to see. Here we go. So fun.
We even have the pendants.
And we got the pendants. And I
It's
got
too
me
small for my neck, so I have to wear it on
giant
my wrist. but-
sweatshirt. I know the chains were not very
No,
long at
they're
all,
tiny.
but they're cute. They're very cute. I'm happy.
I love the shirt.
Thank you. It is now in
Yeah,
our
that's-
Teespring.
It is okay. I like the way that you made it so it shows up on
Cute
black
little
also.
charms.
Yes. No, it looks good on the black. We pondered over that for a while, huh?
Mhm.
We were like, how are we going to make it look?
Oh, and Jen played with it a bunch too
Yeah.
to figure out the best way to do it.
Yes.
Yeah. I tried different hues, opacities.
But you did it.
So it was, I think, mostly agreed upon, but I wanted to confirm with everyone that the stream was fun. The Christmas stream.
Yes,
You
I thought you did a
trash.
good job of icebreaker and the game and
Good.
all that kind of stuff. It was a good
Oh.
mix of activities.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, we had a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do one for another month. Like I was thinking, like what's the soonest I could bust out that much energy again?
Wait,
Aww.
what?
It's like I could do it in a month.
In a month.
Give me a month and I could.
Jen, my beautiful artist. The stream was amazing.
Kudos to Jen.
Oh, very much so. Our
Migraine and
planning.
all.
It went well. It
It
went
went
well.
really well. I'm very happy with how that went.
You know, if you ever try doing it again, you might want to adjust the quantity of time so it doesn't do quite so much damage to you too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's no sense in running you guys down for a week, you know.
Yeah.
This was kind of the beta run on how
Right,
to do it.
exactly.
Understood.
Twas our test go. That looks cool.
Now you see what I'm
Now
seeing.
do I do more? More lines.
If you want,
I want.
follow the dopamine.
Follow. What is dopamine, Papa?
Who is Papa?
We'll never know.
Like
I mean, we can go
We'll
ask my
Did you-
dad, but
Did you see that
Fundamental.
I posted something in resources, a
You
podcast
can
I
do a long
listened to
stream
last
once a
night?
year, lol.
Wait, what, Ruth? You posted in
I
resources?
posted a podcast and resources, and they're talking about different like vitamin deficiencies that
Oh.
can have POTS.
Nice.
And it's one of those multiple things could get you to the same place So
Yeah.
you have to get really careful testing and monitoring.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know that was a possibility. And so I found that interesting.
That's yeah, that's really cool. Okay. Where do I put this one? Oh no. What did I do?
What have you done?
What have I done?
You'll have to just draw it with pencil, like the rest of it.
There.
Ba ba ba. Back to life.
Ugh.
Ah,
Did you know Ren has MCAS?
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. I knew Lyme disease,
I found
and
that
I
out
inferred
somewhat recently.
chronic fatigue syndrome
Yeah.
just because that's what Lyme disease does.
Yeah.
But I didn't know MCAS.
MCAS. Yeah. He's basically
That's
a zebra.
fascinating. Yeah, that's cool. I mean,
Yeah,
not for him, but you know.
a friend of mine has a daughter who has Lyme disease, and
Oh wow.
that child got misdiagnosed so bad,
Yes.
and what happened to her at school was awful,
Oh no.
absolutely awful, because they were not accepting there was anything medically wrong and treating her as if she was just trying to miss school, and she
Right.
had horrible migraines on the floor
Oh,
multiple days a month, and it was just a mess,
poor thing.
and heart problems, and
Jeez.
Mhm.
anyway.
So curiously asking
What-
this. I had a bugmanic spell in the last week, but I also noticed there was a full moon. So you think maybe I might look for Alzheimer's or dementia?
Wait. Back up to the context of the moon and dementia.
She had a bugmanic spell
Yeah.
in the last week, but it was also a full moon. That's that.
Yes, but is there a link between Alzheimer's and dementia and like moon phases?
I don't know.
That would be interesting.
Unaware of a link?
What's
Please enlighten.
bugmanic?
LOL, the full moon
Unexpected
makes them crazy.
Oh, say the full moon
Oh,
makes
you mean? Oh,
everybody
you mean?
crazy.
Are you talking like the sundowning?
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't think that was about the
Big
moon. I
manic.
thought
Big.
that was about more the sun.
Yeah, no. See, I'm an educator, and the full moon makes everybody crazy.
Especially the youngins.
The littles, they become feral little monsters during the full moon.
I'm very guilty of being a teenager at school with a substitute, and
Oh no.
we were acting wild, which may or may not have had anything to do with the substitute, and she was
Mhm.
trying to get us under control. And we were old enough to kind of know what we're doing.
Dear God,
and
it's like
I
full
said,
moon. Let me go out, LOL.
yeah, and we said, and I just turned to her and said, you're supposed to blame the full moon and give up.
And give up. Just give up. Just give up.
I love that.
You
did.
won't win. I love
She
that.
tried all kinds of things. She put an ozone machine in the room to try to, under the theory that somehow it was going to make the class calmer.
That's
She
funny.
tried all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
It was
poor
the
thing.
70s.
Yeah.
I've heard that regularly playing Tetris helps with dementia.
And
Yeah.
trauma, apparently. It just replaces it in your brain. And it's like, hello, it's Tetris time forever.
Bing, 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 bing.
Also, I wonder if it's just a, like, millennial phenomenon.
It could be. Oh man.
There we go.
Yeah, today I think was the first day I felt normal after the stream. Like I was worn down yesterday, but I had to socialize. So
Uh-oh. Yeah. You did more social than I did. I did not. I was a trash
they bought us
fire.
lunch, and it was very sweet.
Who's they? France?
Yes, I
Vizzy.
was born
Oh,
in 91. I am the sunflake. Have a face with tears of joy.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Oh,
born in
man.
'88.
I was born before that.
I was born after all of you.
Disgusting.
I am apparently the youngest.
Disgusting.
Oh my god, I almost fell. And died.
Please don't do
Gross.
that.
Your youth.
Gravity
Please keep your
happens.
youth away from me.
My youth.
I don't want your
I
exuberance
didn't
rubbing
have
off on
youth
me.
when I was a youth. Let's
You've got
be
that
real.
like appeal or whatever, the
My
riz as they call
The
it.
Riz. I have the Riz.
Keep
my
it away from me.
sister
Oh.
has lost track of time in a very entertaining way,
Oh,
and we
no.
had a Zoom on
You can
Christmas.
have the youth. I give it to you.
If only.
And she asked me something about David, my stepson.
Yeah.
And mom goes, well, how old is David now? And I'm like, well, he's going to be 40, in 2024. And my sister just loses it. 40! Yes, Patty. It's been that long.
I never feel as old as I do, like when the kids have birthdays, or I
Right.
find out they're not like 7.
Hmm.
Like,
Right,
no,
right.
you stop
And
at 7. That's enough.
And I think that was her problem because she met David when he was a teenager, and so
That's
and
the
she
go-to,
and she
yeah.
hasn't she hasn't seen him often since
Yeah.
then. So
I do that with my nieces and nephews. Like River is as old as my relationship with Jen,
That's crazy.
and River's moved out and has a job and complains about work. I'm like, you're what?
you're an adult.
So I said my mom was
Old
55 for
man.
years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. They just don't age. No more aging.
Hmm.
Yeah, my
Complicated
mom used to joke
driving.
that she was every year she's like, oh yeah, I just turned 27 again.
Yep.
And so I started counting how many years we celebrated.
You're like, how many? 7, 20? Oh, no. How many 27s are you this year?
Well, when you finally hit 27, you become 28.
27, 27.
She didn't
leads to
find it
28.
as funny as I did.
Ah.
And you also wrote an obituary for her
Yeah,
her Christmas present.
And she thought it was hilarious.
She loved it.
Yep. Yeah.
Well,
Morning.
I'm at the
I was
age where I'm
continuing to
looking to
call
get
my
old.
mom 55 in her 60s.
Yeah. That's my in-laws too. I have stopped keeping track because
I see you, doggo.
Hi, doggo.
Hi, doggo.
Because they're
Hello.
never gonna get older. That's the truth of it.
Yeah. What's about?
Hi, doggo.
Hi, Doggo.
Everyone gets a
Hello,
turn.
Leslie.
How are you, friend?
Mm,
That sounds about right.
How's the
That
new
was
job?
My answer.
Mhm.
the job is fine. I'm actually waiting to go in right now.
Yeah. What's going on,
I'm
bud?
going in.
What's going on?
Just tired. I'm tired that sleep cannot fix.
Oh, God.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
How are y'all doing?
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had stopped making hummus when my gut got a little better and I could eat other fiber, and then my dietitian was encouraging a variety of foods, one of which was hummus. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm digging out my recipe again.
Going back.
There you go.
She seems to think that if I have enough, that I can still have the same quantity of fiber as long as it's something like hummus where it's all been pre-chopped up for me. I think she is having a pipe dream, and my gut will still have trouble with it, but until I try it and prove it,
Exactly.
Yeah.
kind of hard to get much of anywhere with it.
Right. Well, that's where I'm at with the like psyllium husk fiber.
Yeah.
Oh god, you could not pay me to go back on that at this point, because I really think that I took it improperly and caused myself a bunch of problems. Can't prove it,
No.
but I can't disprove it. But when they say how much water you're supposed to put with it,
Yeah.
you really need to put that much water with it, and it needs to be really mixed up, not goop
Yeah.
at the bottom of the the water because
Yeah.
that can cause bad things to go wrong in your gut. That's
Mm.
for sure.
I do. I put it in 40 ounces of water, not water, Gatorade, really. And then I just drink that throughout the day.
But you have it thoroughly mixed up first.
Yeah, like I have it in my bottle, so I
Yeah.
just take it and I shake it.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Sometimes it's like drinking applesauce if you don't do that.
Yes, that's when it gets a little dicey.
Yeah. But if I don't have it, all hell breaks loose.
Oh,
Or
really?
doesn't break loose is really the key there.
Yeah.
Nothing moves for days.
Legit. Yeah.
You gonna make it?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I'm not.
Oh, I'll make it, but she won't.
Nope. I refuse. I've decided this whole like life thing, stupid.
Yeah. I might not make it for long today,
That's okay.
but I wanted to stream for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about our topic tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
That's okay.
I was thinking on it. No, I just don't know.
It's fair.
I think I'm too
Let's
far
see.
removed.
Hmm.
I have an amusing Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Only only somebody like me would request what do you call them? Non-stick trauma shears.
What?
Go for it.
Stick what?
Because trauma shears, because then it won't, my KT tape adhesive won't
Right,
stick.
you won't get the sticky on it.
I
That
told,
makes
I
perfect
put it,
sense.
I put it on my wish list, and I was telling my sisters, I know it's a weird request, but
You're like,
it
but I
doesn't,
really
that way
want
the,
it.
when the tape doesn't stick, and she goes, "Hey, if it makes life better, good."
Nice.
Good.
I'm
That's a
glad
good
we're at that
sibling.
point in life where that can be understood that
Yeah.
sometimes we want weird things.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
no.
Dang it.
My kids would make fun of me when I do it. Oh no. No.
Sophie
Who
just
just
does it
said
with
I
you.
nigh? I'm like me. Sophie, what?
Sophie just joins in.
Yeah.
Oh no, Chloe. Chloe.
It's like when my kid says, oh, wow. And then I can't stop myself from just going, wow.
Wow.
And then he goes, wow. And then we get stuck in a wow
Yeah.
loop.
Yep.
And then I'm like, we have to stop this.
It's time to stop.
It's time to stop.
Mm.
It's time to get good.
Scrub.
Good job.
Mhm.
My feet are like eternally tingling. If I
Oh,
have
wow.
my legs bent, they just tingle. Bent at all.
That
they
doesn't
just
sound so
tingle.
great.
No, it's kind of irritating. But they do. They just tingle away and tingle away. Stop. Please, God.
Boom.
Oh no.
We're not plugged in. Our battery's dying.
Why
Sounds bad.
it dying?
It's not plugged in. Oh no, you killed the camera.
It says no signal.
Yeah. Well, there it goes. It's back.
Wait. Is it dying? I'm confused.
Maybe that isn't plugged in. There it goes. We're good. You just had to crawl around and hurt yourself.
And my tailbone is still just the
Crikey.
worst.
Remember, it's 6 weeks to get imaging.
Great. I just have to pretend to keep count until then. And then not go in because it'll get better the minute I schedule it.
It's fine.
'Cause then
If
they'll
only
be
you had
like-
someone who remembered these things for you.
Let's schedule it out for 6 weeks from
Who
now.
could do that?
Shut up.
Well, and
Okay.
then they referred me for surgery
Oh, yeah?
when I wasn't really interested in surgery. And
Mm.
then they called, and I was hoping to ignore the referral. And then they called me today wanting to make an appointment. I said, but
Yeah.
I have an appointment with the digestive health person.
Yeah.
And I said, she has a whole bunch of stuff to try, and I feel like I should try the conservative stuff first,
Right.
unless one of these doctors is going to do something that's not surgical. And
Yeah.
basically, she said, yeah, they're going to do surgical things.
Yeah.
I
Right.
said, how long's the wait? Because I was like, well, if it's a 6-month wait, I'll make an appointment
Right.
because that'll give me time to go. But it wasn't. It
No.
was oddly a very short wait. I don't know
Hmm.
why. Everything else at UT Health takes a really long time.
Yeah.
That's because surgeons are just so excited to get to cut into people. Every time I've
Well,
had to do
that
like a surgical appointment, they're like, "We can see you yesterday."
well, and then one of them is retiring, so I know that if I don't go in soon, there'll be a bunch of chaos while they
Yeah.
backfill and
Yeah.
shortage, and so I know that I've got to make a decision on that relatively quick.
Right.
Yeah.
What would the recovery look like for something like that?
Well, I don't think there's anything surgically wrong.
Okay.
At least I think it's really unlikely. I think I've got a basal. And I said,
Oh.
unless they're going to go rotor-rooter me out,
Yeah.
and the idea was that maybe the colonoscopy prep would do it, but it didn't.
No.
It didn't do enough.
Yeah.
It helped some, but I'm pretty sure it didn't do enough.
Mm.
So, what do you do?
No, I get that. I'm still playing with all the like assumed to be scar tissue in my friggin' abdomen that's
Mhm.
wreaking havoc.
Well, I have so much, and I just don't know if it's a combination of scar tissue and basal, which it entirely could be,
Right.
or what. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like at this point where I'm discouraged with medical,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
in general right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm very much beyond the edge of what they know how to treat.
Yeah. Well, and what
Just
they know is
clear.
like an easy answer because they don't want to dig beyond the
Right.
easy answer.
Right.
Well, or they just want to think about one thing and not take everything into consideration, like the dietitian not wanting to
Right.
consider the fact that I can't do acid stuff.
Yeah. No, it's frustrating that like EDS is such a big picture condition and nobody
Yeah.
wants to look at it like that.
Right.
Nobody wants to be
Oh,
like,
and
"Oh yeah, let's look at the big picture."
the genetic counselor, she did not say this in person, but when I read the notes afterwards,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, she probably has HEDS and she understands that won't show up on a genetic test.
Right.
Yes.
But I found it fascinating, and she emphasized on there that she cannot diagnose EDS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not allowed to,
Oh yeah.
which is
'Cause they are.
fine. I'm not at this moment. I'm just trying to get the genetic test.
Right. Rule out the genetic stuff while you can.
Yes.
Ugh.
No, it's so frustrating. The whole being is frustrating. And I've been listening to a lot of Ren to soothe my soul
Yeah.
because that's what is helping right now. 'Cause nothing else feels good.
No.
It's like that weird after holiday low, and like my birthday's right around the corner, and I don't like that. So what am I gonna do? What do I want?
Your birthday's on Tuesday, yeah?
Friday.
Friday. So it's gonna be on the next stream?
Yeah.
Oh, sucks to suck. Mine was
Hey,
on
at
the stream
least you
too.
made it to the next birthday.
There you go.
That's not a plus.
Yeah, it is. For us, it is. As far as everyone
For
here is
you
concerned,
guys
it's a
maybe,
plus.
but you know what? I don't really want to be here.
And the cool thing about it,
much longer
the
than I have
the
to
best
be.
part about it is that all of us don't care that you don't want to be here. We like that you're here,
That's fine.
and we're selfish, and we want you here.
That's
So
okay.
deal with it.
Oh my god. On my 29th birthday, they were singing the happy birthday song, and somehow during this song, like what just came out of my mouth, it's like, happy birthday to me. Something about it like being my last one. And I was like, because I'm dying at 30. And everybody just stops and looks at me and they were like, Karina,
Yeah,
no. And it's on video somewhere.
it is. I've seen it.
And I was like, it's funny. Leave me alone.
Not anymore.
I can dream.
Oh man. I don't know. I'm just wiped.
Yeah.
Not like from things. I'm just. Today's just the day.
Well, it was such a day that like I hit a point. Okay. Preface. Karina's not taking herself off the census. Okay, got it. We got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. I hit that point where my brain was like, at what point is it not worth it?
Oh,
At what point do we check out and try again later?
I understand.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sounds like at least the eye doctor was seeing something that he thought could lead to something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that would not be good news for many people,
It
but
would for me. Yeah.
something real like that, something tangible.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's it. Like, what are my next moves? To just languish? Like, I don't know.
Get on that languishing, please. You're falling behind.
I
on
don't
your
know if I used that word correctly. To
It
be
doesn't matter.
totally honest with you.
I'm
I
using
don't
it
know.
my way now.
Ugh.
So
Yeah,
languish away.
but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And I'll give it to. I don't even know.
Hand it
I
off.
don't even know. Maybe I'll give it to my pain doctor.
Oh no! Don't involve your pain doctor.
Why not?
I don't like your pain doctor.
I don't like my pain doctor either. But
Pain
there's not
doctor
a lot I can do about it.
Just on my shit list.
Yeah, it's because they don't listen.
Oh.
And then my therapist was back to the like, your chronic pain, and I was like, have we not been fucking listening?
Keep
don't
in
know
mind.
what you need.
Keep in mind that she sees thousands of other people.
I know.
Well, not thousands. Tons of other clients that all
Yeah.
have the same thing, and her script is gonna be the
Yeah.
script. And
Yeah.
you know,
I'm just like, stop. Just stop.
you gotta,
I don't want to talk about my chronic pain anymore.
Right.
Can we talk about how, like, well, I guess my back's
Well, I
probably
don't
chronic
know.
at
I
this
think you
point.
could say, "Oh, my imaginary chronic pain,"
Uh-huh.
and then you could make up a bunch of stuff just to
Right?
mess with
Like,
it.
my back always hurts forever for the last 4 weeks. 4 weeks, yes?
No.
You said you were going to keep track.
Keep track of how.
3
Yes,
weeks. 3 weeks? 4 weeks.
it's it for.
Okay. That's what I thought.
He's right.
I also got a new heating pad for
Ooh.
Christmas.
Cool, very
That
nice.
this is definitely the nicest. It's
Yeah.
like back and neck.
Take notes for Jen.
Right.
Oh, this one's good. I mean, it
Yeah.
heats up pretty quick,
Good.
and I've never seen this before. It's got like a digital control on the, like what temperature you want it. I've
Oh,
never
that's
seen that
nice.
before. All my heating pad stuff's really old,
Yeah.
and it also you can set a timer, so it'll automatically
Nice,
turn off
okay.
after so many minutes.
That's nice.
I wouldn't want to turn it off. I'm
Really?
bad about
Well, I
that. Like,
wouldn't
I will turn
either,
the tens
but-
unit until it dies.
Well, that I'm with you, but to have it automatically turn off so you don't accidentally burn
Right,
yourself,
set a-
that part sounds good.
Yes, exactly.
Because otherwise, I would burn myself.
Yeah. Same.
I was like, maybe we need to talk about self-preservation again. That thing we lack.
Just do a PSA.
Yeah. Hello. Do you not have self-preservation skills? Me
Are
neither.
you chronically ill? Did you turn
Welcome
off the heat
to
pad?
the party. Did you ice yourself after surgery to the point of nerve damage? Me too.
That's a no-no.
Actually, it
Yeah,
works really well.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It does.
It
Tell me
does. I'm just.
not wrong. I'm
You're not
wrong.
a mortician.
I literally would
okay?
ice
You're
it
not a mortician.
continually the whole time.
Well, he
I-
was
Can't
supposed
hand
to
out
get
medical
a
advice.
special ice thingy from the hip surgeon, but they never sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to charge me for one of those, and I
Mhm.
was like, no,
No.
I have pads that go in the freezer.
For years, I had multiple places in my body I would ice just for the 20 minutes afterwards where I wouldn't have to feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
I don't do ice like almost at all anymore. My pain doctor was like, "You're icing it," and I was like, "I'm what?"
What
She-
now?
She's like, "You're icing your bed." What? No, no, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Actually, oops.
Yeah.
All of my ice packs are still in all my freezers,
hmm
including my freezer at work, which came in really handy the day that I did that little thing with the door.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, haven't used it in a year and a half, and
Yeah.
boy, am I glad I've got it now.
Oh, I keep them at work because I literally like every day I overheat at work.
Yep.
I just need to find a solution to not having to work anymore. How can we
I think,
shill to the point of me not having to work anymore?
You can be sponsored by
am I
Gummy
correct
Energy.
in saying it's less about not working and more about not having to be in a certain place at a certain time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very.
Well, and that's the other part is like I have low confidence in marketable skills at this point. I have no idea what I could do that's not teaching that would make a salary that would be worth it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not learning a new
I
skill.
mean,
Right. I mean, I could learn a new skill, but that takes time.
hmm
Ugh.
I don't know. What about these tutoring places?
True.
I was
I mean,
thinking
I don't
about
know.
that to see if
I think
that would be a viable
I know
option.
somewhere in a strip mall somewhere near me, there's one of those Kumon
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find something
places.
that's like special education tutoring because that's hugely marketable
Right.
skill, and I can do that all day long, forever and ever. Amen.
But I would think something like that would
That's not a
dial
bad
it
idea.
back a
Yeah,
notch for you.
I can definitely look into it. I just worry about like
Hmm.
teaching doesn't pay shit, right? But at the same time, it pays more than most of my other options.
Well,
That's not
at
worth
this
it,
point,
but
am I correct in saying it's less about the money you make and more about getting the insurance?
um, a bit of both. So I
Yeah.
have a very bipolar husband who spends money, and so I have to be the one to hide money and hoard money
Hmm.
and keep the
Hmm.
backup money.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
Yeah. So I think I don't know. And that's the thing. He's like, make a budget, and I'm like, I can't because my stuff changes every single month.
hmm
Um, but I don't know. I think if I could get insurance out of it, I would be fine
Right.
because I could go back to making what I was making last year and be okay. It would not be the end of the world.
Yeah. My goal is to, have the insurance and
Yeah.
have the money from salary to pay for the things,
Yeah.
the
Right.
medical stuff that I need.
Yeah.
Anything after that's gravy. Sad but true.
Yeah.
And I am most likely not getting paid the same as my coworkers, which is fine because
Yeah.
they are far more experienced at what they're doing than I am. And I don't care,
Right.
and I'm not going to care
Yeah.
because that's not my goal.
Right. Exactly. That makes
Sorry.
sense.
Sorry
You're
to
okay.
interrupt y'all, but I'm going in, so I decided to say bye.
Okay. Take care.
We'll talk to y'all
Have a
later.
good shift.
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, I don't want to be a teacher
Papa bought a new
anymore.
water filter
Aw.
thingy.
Because Jen manhandled the other one. I imagine it went like this. Like, I say manhandled, but I imagine she did this, and it just snapped up. Like, she just lifted it, and it snapped, and then she was holding it.
Yeah. What's
I was
$36
doing it
an hour?
one-handed.
Oh,
I
show
was
off.
holding the bottle up to it and pulling down the thing
What's
with one
36
hand.
what?
Well, this one pays $36 an hour. And it says it's full time. So And the other part is like, I just don't feel secure at work anymore.
Right.
And that's making me feel super unsure about fucking everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know who I can trust. I don't feel like I can trust anybody.
well, I think so much of it goes into what are the essential functions of the
Yeah,
job.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Because if you can meet the essential functions of the job, they have to make accommodations for you. But if you can't
Yes.
meet that, then it's a whole different story. So you really have to look at, for this job,
Hmm.
can I meet the essential functions?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I were still at my old job, I probably couldn't, just because I know some of the deadlines and milestones they had to meet in the last couple of years,
Yeah,
and I just probably would not have been on pace to help hit those, and that would have
right.
been a problem. And now
Right.
they are laying off 50% of their staff
Oof.
because
Wow.
they've hit their milestone. This is what happens with development
Oh, yeah,
projects,
yeah.
Yeah.
which is why I'm not a huge fan of working on development projects. But I probably wouldn't have made the cut for that reason. So
Right.
I am really glad to be on a quote boring O&M project, but it doesn't have these crazy ups and downs,
Hmm.
which is much more to my liking.
Right. But now that makes sense.
Okay, I've successfully created hummus.
Nice.
Good.
We'll go back to eating hummus. Actually, I guess. Oh, is my excitement showing?
Oh,
Sorry.
absolutely.
It's like 90% of my problem. They're like, you need to hydrate more. You need to eat this. You need to da. And I'm like, mostly nothing goes into my body.
Here, let me
I don't
see.
know
How
what
much
to tell
fiber
you.
have I hit today? I'm probably, quote, short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm short. I should probably eat some of the hummus I just made.
Yay.
Okay, wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
Wonder if Fizzy School has openings.
you can ask.
Probably not.
You can ask.
They're going to be hiring from within.
Doesn't matter. You can
It's
ask.
Cherry
You
Creek.
can find out.
I could.
Knowledge is power.
This one has a $5,000 sign-on bonus.
Oh, that was
That would be enough to get. Always,
Let's
always
see.
have to look at what you have to do to keep the
Right,
bonus.
exactly. So I'm like,
Because I know people that have been really burned without.
Yeah.
let's see. Skill appropriate lesson plan, blah, blah, blah. Competitive salary. Sure it is. I don't believe you, but okay.
My husband's like, we could buy hummus. You don't have to make it. And I'm like, do you understand how much I eat?
Uh-huh.
Do you
Yeah.
understand how much they charge?
Yeah. Plus, you
Not
can make
that
it the way you
simple.
like it.
Yeah, well, that's true too. I mean, I picked a fairly simple recipe. It's not
Mhm.
like it's complicated. It's just time consuming because of how long it takes to overcook the
Yeah.
chickpeas. That's all.
See, if I could go into behavior management and teach adults how to deal with
I
behaviors,
mean, life.
that would
a
be
life coach.
amazing. I
Life
don't want to be
coaching.
a life coach for adults. That sounds terrible.
Just treat them like they're kids, and you'd be fine.
But they're not gonna like it.
They're paying you to not like
What
it.
after what I've seen about adult dyslexics, I think there's an absolute market out there for it.
Right?
That's fair. But no, I'm talking more about behaviors in schools. If I could teach schools how to
Mhm.
appropriately manage behaviors, that would be
Mhm.
fantastic. But what they want is a BCBA, which is board certified behavior analyst, and they use a program that I don't like.
Yeah.
What? You're laughing.
I laughed because you're talking about a board certified Black & Decker vacuum or whatever you said.
Black and Decker.
and
Vacuum.
and I was excited because when I saw Natalie this week, I got to blow my first blood alcohol test.
What?
BAC. Yeah, they apparently it's been a problem, and like she's worried about her license, so
Oh, really?
she's making people like do BAC checks.
Wow. What the heck?
Yeah, and I blew a 0.
Of course.
I'm so good at it.
What kind of device is it?
It's just a little breathalyzer. It's like a little guy.
Oh, like the
Mhm.
ones
How
they use
small
at
is
like
it?
traffic stops. Where they blow into this
It's like
thing.
the size of my phone
Yeah.
with like a
With
little
the
like
little
detachable nozzle.
Uh-huh. And then they hold it to you and you
I can
blow.
hold it. She
Oh,
let
you
me
can
hold it.
hold it?
Yeah.
Well, you're not being arrested, so that makes
Right.
perfect sense.
No.
Well, because I think for some of the really tiny ones, I think
Mhm.
there's some problems with how accurate they are, but a little bigger
Yeah.
unit probably is better
No,
chance
yeah,
of being
these
right.
are tiny.
Yeah. Specialized education services. What do you people do? That's what I want to
Hmm.
know. I'm like you're telling me stuff, but without telling me stuff.
Yeah, when it's all jargon and you can't tell what it really is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this is like teachers and staff of the year. Is this like a specific location? Is this like
It's a scam.
I
Mhm.
don't
It seems like a
know.
scam.
Diversity, equity, inclusion. Sure.
They're
Sure.
throwing keywords at you.
Yeah. Like
Hot topic words.
buzzword.
Synergistic.
Buzzword.
Thinking outside of their
buzzword,
paradigm.
Buzzword.
Mhm.
I don't
Just
even see a
remember,
Colorado location. What?
when you
This
get
is
over
confusing.
40, then you can be female, minority, not elderly, but whatever they call over
Elderly?
40, and handicapped all at once.
Sure.
My
And
hopes up, Ruth. I'm almost over 40, but I can't be most of those things. Well, I can be some of those things. There's
Disabled.
one thing I
You're
can't be on that list.
disabled, and you're not white.
I know, but I'm not a female.
You sound so bitter.
but I swear to God, one of my former employers was trying to exploit the fact that I hit all the categories at once.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're like, it's too convenient.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ow, my back.
I'm sorry.
Stab, stab. It's so frustrating because it's just sometimes when I'm doing some things.
Yeah.
It's worse when I'm getting up in the morning.
Mhm.
It's really bad getting in and out of a car.
It makes me think it's muscular.
That's what I think, but I don't know what the problem is.
Well, but it sounds like you're probably out of alignment because
Yeah.
you're talking about your tailbone.
Exactly.
And so then that just makes it difficult for your muscles to work properly.
Right. Well, and if the muscles are pissed and they're pulling things out of alignment, and now I can't adjust
Well, there's
anything
that.
because it's holding
Yeah,
it all
there's.
down, and yeah.
Or
Well,
left
that's what
field, it's a giant cyst.
That would be convenient.
Not really. Those are
Oh,
very painful to
I
take
was
care of.
reading
I don't care.
something.
I know you don't.
I was reading something and side effects, and one of the potential side effects was arachnidosis. Is that? Am I
Ah,
saying it
yeah.
right?
Adhesive
And I went,
arachnidosis.
I know what that is.
Sticky spiders.
I
Sticky
was very
spiders.
excited.
I got to be a thing. I've never really heard of it outside of the fact that I have it.
Yeah.
And then when I look it up,
Nobody
people are
knows
like,
what it
"It's
is.
horrible, bro." I'm like, "Yeah, no, it is."
Well, that's the thing. Like, if the first time I looked it up, it was like very clear. This is a horrible, awful, painful condition to have.
Yeah.
This is a pain condition. It is pain.
Wait a
It is
minute.
horrible.
Is Evan trying to get even with your brother? Is that it?
Probably.
You're in a race?
Oh yeah, Evan made an appearance earlier this week too.
Yeah.
That mother.
So I have sticky spiders. She has a face snake.
No, see, I was trying to get even. No, never mind. It was the other way around. I got Evan, and then you got sepsis.
Oh,
so that
well,
you
there's
could
that
stay
too.
ahead.
Yeah, stay ahead. I was ahead before sticky spiders, and you're like, "How do I do anything?" And
It
then
would have been fine,
no,
except that
you
you
almost
decided to
killed
go
me.
get sepsis.
You literally
I did
almost
not do
killed me.
anything. You decided that you were like,
Hey Chris, guess what?
let's
I have
tempt
this really
death.
horrible, painful condition, and it's called. And then I died, almost.
I didn't do it.
It's so coincidental. Though, 'cause literally, the last thing I saw before I don't remember anything was you saying I have this condition.
I was like, officially diagnosed with the thing. And he was like, not replying. And I was like, what the heck, man? I need love and support. And then I got a text that was like, Chris is in the hospital. It's not great.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I'll try better next
It was
time.
not great.
Nobody enjoyed that. Can
No.
we just like nix it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not for it.
Thank you.
The only enjoyable part was
No.
the smarmy look I got to send to that nurse
Oh,
after
yes.
they Narcaned you.
Yeah. That bitch. I'm still
Well,
like
can
really
you-
mad about it.
Yep. I mean, part of me wants to say, can you go after them for professional malpractice? But I assume you can't.
No,
No,
not in that
they're too
situation.
well protected in most situations.
No, and then they would just paint me
Yeah,
like I would be the victim of that.
right. No, you'd be
Did I
like,
tell you
the
that
problem.
one of my coworkers was in the hospital and didn't know what was going on,
Oh no.
and they just kept leaning on him. Tell us how much of which drug you did.
Oh,
Oh my
And he kept
god.
and he
makes me
kept
so
and he kept
angry.
saying
He's like, I don't know what's
didn't do
going
the drug.
on. I don't know who I am right now.
Well, fortunately, I mean, his wife is a piece of work, and often at him. But in this particular case, she let it be known vocally, loudly to everyone that he was not on drugs,
Good.
Yeah.
and they should get their act together. And he had
I
some
did it over here. too.
really rare inflammation of the pericardium,
Wow.
which is the
Wow.
membrane around your heart. Yeah,
Yeah.
he almost died.
Holy cow. Yeah, and they're just so jaded that they're like,
hmm
oh. And then they send people
Massively
home if
jaded.
they're not white so that they can go die at their house when they're like, please God, I'm going to die.
Yeah, some not great combinations out there.
Yeah. No, and it's all this assumption of like drug use. And
Is
it's
it
like,
time for you to
"Could
go, Ruth?"
Stop.
Well, she said she was running late tonight,
Oh, okay.
and
No worries.
she has not gotten back to me yet. So they were at Costco last I heard. So
Ah, that could take a while, yeah.
yeah, you just never know.
Mm-hmm. I figure when Ruth has to go, I'll probably call it
Yeah, that's fine.
so I can rest and be good for tomorrow.
How's Faye?
How is Faye?
He's still with us, Faye.
I'm just swapping off the electrodes and
Ow, ow, ow,
swapping
ow, ow.
in the binder.
Mm.
I just dislocated part of my ankle.
You're a piece of work.
I am.
You're the salt of the earth.
Have either one of you ever dealt with winging scapula?
That's where the like your shoulder blades swing out
Mm-hmm.
as a child.
Yeah.
I don't know so much anymore.
I'm trying
pretty
to figure
sure
out.
I have had that happen.
As a child, I could reach over and like grab my whole shoulder blade.
Yeah.
Oh
Not so
yeah,
much anymore.
it's
'cause
just.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it's gotten worse, and I
Oh,
become clear I can't ignore it any longer. And
Oh.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get good feedback so that I
Yeah.
know when I'm doing a move correctly
oh yeah.
without having somebody there constantly
Mm-hmm.
telling me.
That's so
Because
hard with our like lack of
I'm-
proprioception.
Yes, I want something I can do myself at home and not
Yeah.
go to PT.
Yeah.
Is
Exactly.
really what it boils down to for a lot of reasons.
That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because literally, I had my like trainer who would stand behind me and like tap on
The thing.
muscles. and
Yeah,
be
because
like,
then
this,
once you
this.
Yeah.
can feel
Once
it,
I can feel it, I can.
then you
move
know it. Yeah.
I just
Right,
snatched
and-
my frog.
The videos I've seen,
Such a player.
you have to have a certain kind of a setup to be able to loop a TheraBand around your shoulder and around a stationary object, and I don't have or at least I haven't figured out
Right.
where I could have that kind of setup
Mm-hmm.
anywhere. So
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Did that make any sort of difference at all?
Yeah, well, to me it did
Okay.
because it's blue.
It is blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. At least we have the same like color perception for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
say, just in case you've seen this, Chris, have you ever seen Kim's Convenience Store?
Yes, I have.
I
That sounds
just
really
figured out that all their clips and everything are on YouTube, not the full episodes. And I
Right.
had never watched, I'd heard about it, but I'd never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
And I just now have obsessively watched everything.
Yes. Oh
I
God,
gotta
that'll
tell
happen
you,
to me too.
whoever did that writing is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds really familiar.
Yeah, it was on Netflix, I think,
Okay.
or it is on Netflix, or I know I've seen it and I watched episodes of it, and then I just got stuck in clips. Like
We'll
I
watch a clip when we get off.
okay, yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Well, it just amazes me how, even though I'm not watching full episodes, I still get a very good sense of all these characters.
yeah.
With very little information, but they've done such a good job of all of that. I'm just so impressed.
Good. Okay.
And I thought, who can I talk to about it? Oh, Chris.
Chris has watched
Yeah.
them all.
Chris would probably
Everything.
know.
Yeah.
If it's stuff to watch, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Oh, here, I know what I can do. I will show you my new, let's see, wait a minute. Maybe it's easier to see the picture on the box. That's what my
Oh,
new heating pad looks
Oh,
like.
that's cool.
yeah.
That's
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, the only very, very slight beef is that it's really made for a taller person, and so the waist thing, if I tie it at my
Oh.
waist, it's too high, and then it doesn't
Yeah.
stay on my back.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get one of my fleece vests and wear it over it just to hold it closer to my
Oh,
body.
nice.
That could
Yeah.
work, yeah.
Yeah, Jen would
So
love
we
something
shall
like
see.
that.
Wear the warmth.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get warm
Well,
earlier today and last night.
Last night.
Yeah. I don't like those when you're like putting off a ton of heat, but you can't get warm. Like you're not keeping any of the heat for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
that's when you need those reflective garments.
Yeah. I'm like, I need to
It's
be a
based like a-
burrito. But then I get like the air around me gets all hot because I'm putting out a ton of heat.
Yeah.
And then that's uncomfortable because it's like it's warm, but it's not warming me. I don't like
I
it.
get it. I get it.
Oh, I finally took a shower too.
Hey.
I've not been able to shower all week. I had to keep taking
Baths.
baths.
Yep. Yep.
I think I got them all. Ah.
I have a new bread slicer.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you make a
Stand
lot of
or
bread?
what yeah, I made all the bread I eat. I eat a lot of bread right
Oh,
now.
that's cool.
Because
My
because other forms of fiber are not agreeing with me.
Right.
my massage therapist makes a ton of sourdough bread.
Can
It's like, I want sourdough
you
bread.
get some other starter for me?
That's what he was
Okay,
saying.
so
He was like, I
here,
just get starter
Oh,
and then I
nice.
make sourdough bread. Oh, that is
here it's
nice.
got all these slicing things.
Ooh.
But what I like about it is that it all goes flat
Nice.
That is really
and
can
helpful.
store it.
Storage is
and
hell.
stores in itself. Yes, see, it all
Yeah.
stores. It all stores like this inside itself.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm super excited about that part.
Yep.
I had one before, but there just wasn't any space to keep it. Do you need to call it?
No, I can keep going.
Okay.
The hesitation.
I check in. I don't want to
Okay.
give it like an see
That's fine.
that bothers me when people give me flack for it. They're like,
You're-
Oh, he paused. That's because I'm genuinely thinking. Like, I want to
See, but
give a
I
real
also
answer.
know that you'll like push past.
Yeah, but you can
Fine.
usually
I
read
just-
that.
Yeah.
Mhm. She can read it better than I can, so that's why I asked.
Yeah. No, I was just checking in.
Okay.
I'm feeling okay.
Itchy.
So, how about that for a topic? How do you do that? How do you check
Oh,
in and decide yay or nay on a particular activity?
self-check. That's a good idea. How do you
Into
feel
the
about
book. I really like that.
Because I'm not so good at it.
Into the thick
Sometimes
of
I
it
am, but
that?
sometimes
Call
I'm
it
not.
check yourself.
Yeah, start writing.
before
Start
you
right.
wreck yourself.
Yeah.
Check
before
yourself
wreck
and
yourself.
then wreck yourself. What?
The EDS Credo.
What episode is this?
712.
There
I
are
believe.
no washing instructions on my bread slicer.
Of course.
You gotta make them up as
So
you
I
go
will make it.
along.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's exactly where I was like, if there is something, I'll try to follow it, but if not, I'll just.
Mm-hmm.
That star looks terrible. What the heck? I wish my hands worked. God. That has been pissing me off a lot lately, by the way. My hand's not working. That's making me crazy. Okay. Guiding question.
I just realized these slicing guides have two different widths. This is so fancy. So fancy. I'm so glad.
I love when it's
There's
something like
nothing.
simple like that can bring you joy.
Right?
You know, like
Oh, it's the engineering.
yeah.
Check
If
in with
it's
your son.
well engineered, it doesn't matter what it is. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are just certain Asian influences that don't go away. My dad always wanted something both beautiful and useful.
Nice.
And for beautiful, I just substitute well engineered.
There we go. Bloop.
Yeah.
Bloop.
And then I'll think on this tonight, and
Cool.
you'll think on it, and then we'll meet up tomorrow and talk about it.
Sounds good.
Chop.
Feel.
And I'll exist.
No,
They're
feel
all
my hand though.
cold again.
Yeah. I have
My
solar
shoulder's
hands.
fucked up. I have no circulation.
Or
Which
she
is
did
the
the
first
bite
sign
and
my shoulder's going.
she did the bite and scoring hypermobility, whatever you call it,
Oh,
all over video call, which was very entertaining.
Oh, that's interesting.
trying
That's
to do it over the. She's like, no, I'm checking for something. I said, yes, I know what you're checking for.
Yeah.
You're like, I have done this. I know. I'm very familiar. Thank you.
Yeah. So I helpfully volunteered that I could stand up with my knees straight and put my hands on the floor, and I did
Mhm.
absolutely nothing to stay that flexible. And she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I periodically like check my bite and score because I feel like I'm stiffening up really bad, but it's also winter.
Well,
and then I do the bite and
but
score, and I'm like, oh yeah.
yeah, but you do get more stiff as you age.
Yeah.
Because I'm certainly not as flexible as I once was. But she goes, could you now, or have you ever been able to
Will
do
you
the
eat
splits?
this
And I'm
or
like, oh
put it in
yeah,
the
of
freezer?
course.
Yeah.
That's one that I've never been able to do.
Freezer it is.
Oh, really?
The splits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me either.
I didn't hear what Jen was saying.
Bug could. I
Oh.
think she's talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I did not want to be accidentally ignoring something. I should
Like a
listen.
blue gray. It's
Yeah.
really interesting. I want to shade it in a blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meow.
Yeah.
Meow. Oh yeah.
This is such an interesting mix of bamboo and wood.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out why they switched,
love-
why they put.
Oh, I was just gonna say I love bamboo craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Makes for pretty things.
I'm stuck on trying to figure out the onomatopoeia for meow in Korean.
What do cats say in
I
Korean?
don't know.
This-
Now
What
I
right?
need
do
to know.
cats?
What do cats say?
Because I
in
know,
Korean?
like in Japan, it's nya,
Yeah.
nya,
Nya.
or meow.
What?
And then I was like,
Cats
obviously I should know this, and then
say-
I didn't.
Oh, the other thing I liked about Kim's Convenience is he teaches all this Korean history because he's
Yeah.
so hell bent on fixing things. And I'm like, buddy, you are fighting an uphill battle.
Yang.
But it was
Yeah.
interesting.
Let's see. I am gonna butcher all of the pronunciation.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
So
supposed to
do
sound
you have
close
it in
to
the Korean
meow.
letters?
Yeah.
Do you have the Korean
Yeah.
letters?
Yeah. Here, pull that up.
Let's see.
Makes me want to watch Sagwa.
Yeah.
Yang.
Okay. Yeah.
It'd be NYA would be the first syllable.
Yang.
And then I'm very bad at the vowel in the second syllable.
Yang. That's cute.
Yeah.
I forget that animals say like vastly different things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's look at German
Yeah, that was-
animals because that'll be fun.
Let's go German.
Animal sounds in German. I like their word for butterfly. That's one that's really funny.
I like papillon.
That's French.
I know, but I love it.
Papillon. Cow says.
The cow says, "No, please stop!
Moi.
Don't."
Okay.
Muh.
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 A cow can also say,
Well,
Wow. Wow.
"Locken."
And woof woof.
we were talking to the 3-year-old grandbaby, and she says, we were asking her what all animals she saw wherever she went.
Yeah.
And she's like, we saw a moo. Okay.
Mhm. My
That's nice.
niece used to she would walk around and she would go, "Kitty." And she would whisper it. And I don't know why she would whisper it, but whenever she saw a cat, it was like, "Kitty."
It's that instinct not to startle.
Yeah.
Like, don't scare it.
Maybe
It's a kitty.
Oh.
They were funny.
Mm-hmm.
Ducks say, "Quacken."
Quacken. Quacken.
And it's like Kraken.
That's just quackers. I'm
And
gonna.
on that note,
Ugh. I'm passing it on to you. The savings. Not the illness. The savings. Saving
They've got hiccups.
and the illness. What?
Jen's passing on her hiccups to you.
No, to Rory.
Oh.
Those two always have hiccups.
When I get
Oh.
hiccups, I get the most embarrassing hiccups because I can't shut up. They're so loud.
have you tried all the usual home remedies?
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, because for me, they're like the painful kind where you're like
Yeah. Yeah.
just caught completely off guard and you
Mhm.
can't help it, and your diaphragm is like, let's see how we can kill you today.
Well, and I have to like weight your perception versus like what it actually is like, because it's louder and scarier for you than it is for people around you. Like, okay, yes, you have.
It's loud.
It's loud, but it's not like embarrassing. You're not like,
Embarrassing because one time at work, not this current work, I was working at the movie theater. I
yeah,
went to the bathroom and I had the hiccups so freaking loud. And then I came back out and my coworker was like, "Oh, it was you in the bathroom hiccuping." And I was like, that That's horrible.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Don't talk to me ever again.
This is the end of my career.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I can't have hiccups in the bathroom.
What am I, human?
What will my parents say?
Wolf.
No, really, what would they say? I don't even know it.
Stop being noisy.
Stop being noisy. Children are to be seen and not heard. Is it time, my brother?
It is time.
Yeah.
It's our time.
Okay.
Good
Thanks for hanging
evening.
out.
Our time
Yes.
down here.
Good Goonies reference.
Oh, I love Goonies. Maybe I'll find that tonight. It's one of my favorite movies.
Fair.
Yeah. All right, friends. We will see you later. Bye, Ruth.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your hummus. Ooh. My Google Assistant is like, birthday. And I'm like,
Goodbye, you two.
stop it.